What's up, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube videos. And in this video, I'm just gonna be checking out basically like contracts in a lot of airports for my PRG airport, which is Prague Airport. So yeah, and also I have to do so much after this video. I still have to do one more video after this video, plus also I still have to do a live stream. No, I have to do two more videos after this video, and also a live stream. Jesus Christ. So yeah, but I do have to go to the bathroom right now. So yeah. So
some cocaine,
basically, there was a bunch of airports in this good old game here. So yeah. Now, like I said, I'm not getting every single one, which this is hard, obviously, but also some of them are very useful. Like these two could be beneficial towards new players, like not new players, but like new people to aviation, I'd say. And like my tips, if you are new to aviation, I would recommend watching Swiss 001 and like a bunch of aviation YouTubers just to start knowing more about airplanes. And obviously watch me too, because that could also benefit you towards your airplane addiction, kind of. Because like a bunch of aviation YouTubers do benefit to, like Swiss 001 benefit me mainly because I learned a lot about aviation from them. So basically, you guys could also learn a lot about aviation from them. So yeah. So I would start watching, like, watch Swiss 001 and me, and also like Plane and Boom has aviation like crash animations. So if you want to know about crash animations, watch his channel. So yeah. And also, whenever I get sleepy, one of my eyes always, it feels like something hard is being placed on the top of my eye, and it feels like that whenever I'm sleeping, and it's always on one eye for some reason. KLM is like a Netherlands airline. So those KLM, so this airport could be useful towards any kind of airport, because those Czech airlines, DHL, EasyJet, KLM, Smartwings, Transavia.com, to fly. So yeah. So like no Boeing 747, but like not Czech Airlines, but KLM has Boeing 747s. So basically, personally, I think the airport will, the Boeing 740, well, the country that the Boeing 747s will probably take it off from is, well, Paris, maybe. Or the other Paris one. There is still France, obviously. Obviously, there's still France because it's Paris in France. Obviously, it would have that. But like I said, KLM, which I am interested in the airline. I've never flown on that airline before, but I am interested in flying with KLM. So yeah.
So I can't let you off scot-free, alright? And you also do have a criminal record. 10 months community service. W Judge. Hey. Hey, W Judge, Cap. W Judge.
Before you get home. This is fast as an hour with express delivery. Oh, it's already delivered. Oh, welcome to your Walmart.
Domino's new Parmesan stuffed crust pizza tastes like never before. Because Domino's has never had stuffed crust before. Seriously. But we do now. So get any medium two-topping Parmesan stuffed crust pizza for $10.99 when you mix and match.
KRM through T10 I don't know why it isn't showing up, but also they do. I think they fly into the US, but I actually don't know. Personally, they do. Last time I checked, they flew from New York to Tenerife, Spain, because of Tenerife airport disaster. So yeah. You know, this whole entire video's purpose is just to look at all of this. Uh, 17 minutes left, so I'm just going to be playing this game.
I, NQX, line up and wait runway 24.
When I approached the people, I saw Mr. Posey's lifeless body. What caught my attention about the body was that it had a red rose on it. Afterwards, I Googled it and found it. Wait, how do I do this? This looks like some Agent 47 would use. Red rose was found on the body. No visual evidence. How do you think the killer entered the car park undetected without an ID? I can't find any answer to that. The doors have never been used in the system since I started my shift. That's not good. Telling me you don't have an answer is not looking good for you, Jason. Chad, it's not looking good for Jason. Do you have a problem with the CEO of the company? Did you know him? Lipstick is a really big company. I know them by name. I started 3 months ago. I only interviewed with the recruiting department and I had no problems with it. Mr. Jason Hamstrid, in the case of the assassination of the CEO of your company, the jury finds you not guilty. Not guilty! Not guilty! Why? I'll tell you why. Give me a moment.
Austrian Air Force 2264. Handling started TOVT in 1757 minutes.
Here's the reason, Chad. The rose that was on the bottom. Explain to me why the security guard would kill him and put the rose out.
Agreed. Okay, so.
Your daughter asked you for $100 for her school fees. Do you accept? We have two individuals. Bob Isaac.
Cancel line 6345. Line up and wait runway 24.
Following the denunciation took the out. On the morning of the night the vehicle was thought to have been stolen, the license plate was traced. The vehicle was turned over the same morning the match was over the surface. A package containing cigar scissors was found in the vehicle apart from this morning.
Giant 55622. Handling started TOBT in 36. 39er minutes.
As a result of the identity check, the person inside the vehicle was reported to be Bob Isaac Group.
Delta 449er 0. Handling started TOBT in 1736 minutes.
Known as a
Oh.
former guard. Ladies and we went to our summer house in Calhoun Village with my car for 2 days as a family over the weekend. At the end of the second day, I think I forgot to lock my car because I was tired of the road. There was a possibility of a police there and also took the Here's the statement from the Bob Isaac Big On the morning of the day the car was thought to have been stolen, a longtime friend of mine, Colonel Glenn, called me and said he had urgent business. He asked me to take his package to a place called Party Time. I thought it was urgent, so I went quickly with Colonel Glenn. So I went quickly to Colonel Glenn's house. He gave me the car key and a piece of paper with the address, and I told him to take the package. Likely story. Where were you the night that the car was stolen? That night I was sitting in a place called Pepsi's with my girlfriend. Before it was too late at night, I dropped her off at her house and went to my home. I fell asleep shortly after. In the morning, I woke up to Colonel's call. That's Colonel. That's how you say that. Ain't that how you spell Colonel? No, I was doing all of it. When was your last conversation with Colonel?
DHL America 03278.
This is Kathy. She's never really paid attention to her credit scores until she got credit card and used her score to score more. Like a great rate on an auto loan or some more reliable rate. Into a credit card. Clients you can count on. Download the app today.
This morning calls for sausage, pancake, Jimmy Dean griddle cakes.
The fingerprint alone is enough for me. Why? His fingerprint is literally in the car.
Hold on now. But that is going to be the end of this tutorial, and bye.